Hi, guys. I was gonna release some more Christmas episodes, but then, Christmas happened. I should have thought about that. Like right now, I've got partway through editing several different episodes, and then I just didn't finish them. So I've got like three half-finished episodes in the tank right now. So whenever I actually get back on task, I'll be able to get them done quickly. It says right here. But anyway, I didn't want to just leave you completely alone. Uh, and I'm a little bit croaky right now. I'm getting over a cold. But hey, that's it happens. 'Tis the season after all. So, uh, and I was going to release this episode even earlier too, or at least give a warning to say, hey, I'm going to give you an episode, so don't throw away the carcass of your Christmas turkey. But anyway, if you still happen to have that on hand, or the next time you get a roast chicken or whatever else, this is something you can do with it. So you take your bird, you break it up to fit it in a large pot, and you pour one box, carton, whatever you want to call it, of vegetable broth into it, and then fill it with water until it about half or 2/3 covers the bones. And then you put a lid on it, and you let it boil for about half an hour, then turn it off and just let it sit until it's completely cool and ready to touch, because you're gonna have to get messy and personal to do this, right? You really reach in there and just scrape all of those little tiny bits out of there with your fingers. Like a spoon or a fork won't do the job. You gotta use your hands. You'll make use of your original utensils right here. Take your time with it too, because there are a surprising number of small bones. Dig around in there for a while, make sure you've got all those little tiny things out of it, and then you can store that longer than you could store the carcass itself. You can put that in a Ziploc and keep it for a week or so, and then you make a stew out of it, or you can make pot pie if you want. But I made a stew. What you do is you just put the standard ingredients. It's onions, garlic, celery, and carrots. Saute those until they wilt a little bit. Then dump in your potatoes. Wow, good morning. Then put in your herbs. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. And that's the only part of that song I know, so don't ask me to sing the rest of it. But and don't be shy with those either, because I was a little bit hesitant on those, because again, I tend to overseason things. So don't be shy with the herbs, because you got to flavor up the broth while you're flavoring up the vegetables too. And also put some salt in it, because potatoes have to have salt when they're boiling. Whatever other things you're gonna put in it, you gotta have salt. And then, once all of that simmers for about 20 minutes, you then can, if you still happen to have some gravy and mashed potatoes left over, you use those to thicken it up. Just, it helps if you take it out of the fridge for a while to let it warm up a bit, but even if you don't, you can just break it up into chunks and then stir it in while it's simmering, and that'll give you a nice, hearty broth. And you can have it over rice, or you can have it just as itself, but that is the general idea. So there's a quick recipe for you. Not the usual format, but this isn't the usual week. So again, sorry I've been away for a while. I'm not even gonna say it. I keep saying it and I keep not doing it, so I'm not gonna make promises, but I'm not going away. I am still gonna come back. Oh, and you know what? I'll ask you this. What are some of your favorite, this is, again, would have been a good question for earlier in the month, but what are some of your favorite, holiday, Christmas, end of the year, New Year's, whatever, traditions? What are some things that you have to do to make it, feel like it's the time? At any rate, thank you guys as always for watching. I'm not going away. I am going to keep coming back. I'm a procrastinator, and I'm very unregular. But anyway, thanks as always for watching. Go try some of my recipes. If they're good, tell me how much you like them. If they suck, tell me how to fix them. While you're in the comments, ask some questions and leave suggestions. Follow me on Facebook, Sabertooth Chef. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Saver_Tooth. You know how YouTube works. Please do all of the things. And I'll see you in the kitchen. Happy New Year.